guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Mrudala and I make food related content. If you enjoy watching such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, as you've read by the title, I have decided to make a what I eat in a day. Of course, I either show recipes or I do what I eat in a day. I started my morning around 8 o'clock and I started off with a cup of warm water. Now I'm going to go make breakfast. For breakfast, I am thinking, I know for this entire week, I've been trying to have a savory breakfast, and I am a sweet breakfast kind of a person, but I am trying to get savory breakfast in the morning and then have, of course, once I have my whatever savory thing that I'm having, and then I have something sweet, and then I have my coffee. And I am doing this for my gut. I feel that my gut's going really it's not at its best. So for my gut, I am currently learning a lot of things about gut health, which I used to not, but I have an acne prone skin, and I can figure out that, and I have extremely oily skin, and if I don't have acne from the oily skin because I'm on some meds that restricts the oil production, and currently I am on that meds, and if I see that I don't have acne due to that, then it's mostly my gut. So I am trying to do that, and the first step I've taken is to not have coffee as the very first thing in the morning. I'm going to have 2 toasts. One would be an egg white toast. Like I'll make an egg white omelette and just have it with a bread, and another can be a banana peanut butter bread. So that's what I'm having with a cup of coffee after I finish my meal. So this is what is going to be my breakfast. This video is just going to be an inspo video of recipes, like healthy high protein recipes. I don't track how much protein I consume, but I guess I consume around 60 to 70 grams of protein is what I guess. I don't exactly know the amount of protein I have. So yeah, so this is going to be like an inspo video for you guys, where you can take meal inspos for healthy and high protein meals. So yeah, but in case if I want to give a recipe, I don't know why, but every time I give a recipe in the video, I feel like the video is more value packed, or it has some value to it, than a video which just shows recipes throughout the video. So I might give you a recipe maybe at dinner. I might cook something, but I don't feel like cooking. For lunch as well, I'll have something that I made yesterday, or maybe some leftovers from yesterday. I have a lot of leftovers from yesterday, so maybe I'll make that. But now let's make lunch. Let's make breakfast. Let's have breakfast and talk lunch when we have lunch. See y'all in the kitchen. Guys, this is my breakfast. As you all saw, I think this is the most balanced I've ever been with my breakfast, and I feel like if you are someone who follows a healthy lifestyle, and if you don't really take care of your gut at the end of the day, nothing really matters because everything shows up on your body, your skin, or whatever. And currently I'm in that phase, so trying to have balance. As long as I am getting to eat something sweet, I am okay with having this. I was never I was always I mean, high protein is something that I always consume, but to sweet things. But now I have started to do savory as well. It's balanced. If you love sweet, then you don't have to get sweet, you have to just balance it with savory and start your meals with savory, because apparently it does something with your digestion, and it does not rise your GI. The way, I've never mentioned why I am into such, healthy high protein lifestyle, and it's been quite a while. I'll say it's been 2 years. I've been having high protein meals regularly, like every meal. It's a long story actually, but I'll just let y'all know in short. So for major part of my teenage, I'll say the end of my teenage, I was into playing a sport, and I wanted to play the sport professionally, wanted to pursue, but due to some injuries and all of that, unfortunately I could not continue. But as y'all know, an athlete has to have a certain kind of a lifestyle, and the food has to be a certain way, and which is of course healthy and high protein. So I had to consume high protein meals like across the day, and I had to make sure that I'm having enough protein so that my body recovers well and does well and plays. Like whenever I'm playing the sport, I'm doing great. So it requires you to have a good lifestyle outside the sport, and you have to be really good with your food. So I started off with having healthy high protein. Since then I've never stopped, because I felt like the moment I stopped having it, after I stopped playing the sport, I felt like I felt this extreme physical fatigue. Okay, and I did not know the reason initially, but then I realized that later on, I realized that it's because I stopped having the lifestyle that I've had with food, which is healthy and which is having a certain amount of protein in every meal. So I began doing that again, and I felt normal, and I realized that once you start having high protein meals, there's no going back to normal Indian lifestyle, which is extremely carb heavy, whatever that is. I remember having like normal dal roti, which is more, the percentage of carb was always more on the plate than protein. Fiber, protein was never part of that plate. It I don't know if my mother planned on making paneer, then maybe I was having protein, or if my household planned on making chicken the day, chicken on some day, then I was having protein. So I was not good with having a great balanced meals then. So yeah, after I realized that it's the protein that my body functions well on, and without that I don't really do good. I mean, if your body does not do good, you feel fatigue and you don't feel great physically, you cannot just do anything. And then I got into a lot of, I've always loved playing sports and always loved going to the gym, doing workouts and all of that. So that's also a big part why I have high protein meals. Of course, if you go to the gym and if you're physically like really very active, like I am, I do like runs, like 30 minutes runs twice a week, and I'm running 10 minutes like every day. Sister really interfered between the video. We had a fight, and now I'm back making this again. So I guess I was at letting y'all know why I have a high protein diet. Yeah, so yeah, I run a lot, and then I do like strength training, I do Pilates as well. So I require a particular diet that helps my body recover well and all of that. That's the reason I have high protein meals so often. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys at lunch. I just don't mind the way I look, because I just came back from the gym, and it's around 11:45, 50, and I am too lazy to make myself a protein shake. That's just mixing water into protein powder and mix and have. So I'm having this protein by Max Protein. I had this, so planning on eating this. Do I love this? To a certain extent, yes. I don't hate it. Actually, my favorite protein bars is from the Whole Truth. I'll just add the picture of this. That's my favorite. It's this flavor called coffee cocoa, and the protein bars from the Whole Truth ones are the cleanest. This isn't the cleanest protein bar, but it tastes good to just have it as a post workout or a pre workout snack. So yeah, having this. See y'all at lunch now, and we'll talk about lunch when I make lunch. So see y'all at lunch. Guys, I am here with my lunch. I have not prepared anything. This is the yellow thing that you can see. This is curry. This meal is a Gujarati meal, and this is made quite often at my place. So what this meal is, basically this curry is made up of spring onion. So what you do is, first you make the spring onion sabzi with the basic Indian spices such as turmeric, chili powder, coriander, and all of that. And then this is my favorite, by the way. I love curry, and I usually mix soya bean with curry to add protein to the meals. But this time I had paneer in my fridge, and I was too bored to actually do the process of that. First boil the water and then add soya bean and then squeeze all of that. So in order to avoid all of that, I just added paneer. So back to how to make that curry. You basically add spring onion greens plus white. You make the sabzi, then you add gram flour and buttermilk to it on a very low flame, because you don't want the buttermilk to split. And you then just keep stirring the curry until it gets thick or it gets to a gentle simmer. And yeah, not just gentle simmer, but it has to boil, and then you're done. And it is paired with, this is a very traditional Gujarati meal. And yeah, and you pair with bajri ka roti. Bajri is, I don't know, I'll just mention what it is called in English. There's some days when I just don't feel like going into the kitchen and making anything, because throughout the week I'm in the kitchen doing something or the other, because I'm always making content around food and everything. So I'm always testing or whatever. It's a lot of me in the kitchen. So I just wanted to not do anything. So yeah, I'm having this, and then see y'all at dinner. And I just hope that I can just give you some recipe at dinner, and I just get that willpower to get up and go to the kitchen and make. But see y'all at night, see y'all at dinner. Ta-da! Guys, it's dinner time, and I am back as I should be. Am I making anything? Yes and no. Why? Because I have some chicken breast in my fridge, and it's marinated. So it's marinated with a very basic spices such as chili powder, salt, maybe some cumin and garlic powder. So that's all the marination that it has. And I have some leftover burger buns, so I am just planning on making a very simple, like a burger, where I'll just add a cheese slice, and as I have the chicken breast, I'll just pan sear those and add whatever veggies I have, maybe a tomato because I love tomato, so I'll use that, onion, and I have this green chutney, and I have yogurt, so I'll mix green chutney with yogurt and make like a mint yogurt thing. Also, by the way, the green chutney that I'm talking about is from Kisan. And why do I use that? That's for actually to be accurate with my macros. I've realized that every time I share a recipe on my Instagram, I have to mention the macros, like clear calories for everything. And I realized that if I just use a green chutney from a brand, it would be convenient for people to use that to get the accurate macros than me making green chutney and then using it. That's it. So let's make that. Let's have that and call it a day. A day which was extremely lazy, where I did not feel like doing anything, like making anything. All I did after afternoon was take a big fat nap, watch something, and do nothing. But that's fine. There's some days you don't just want to do anything. But yeah, see y'all at the kitchen. Guys, I'm here with my dinner. I've made this quite a few times, so I already know how it is. It is amazing. I have made it with chicken breast, but you can also make it with chicken thighs. If you make it with chicken thighs, then the calories for it would increase accordingly, as chicken breast is leaner. And if you make chicken breast the right way, you will never find chicken breast dry. If you feel like every time you make chicken breast it's dry, you don't have to sear the chicken more than 3 minutes each side. So within 5 minutes you should be done. If you like butterfly cut the chicken, which is like you cut the chicken breast from between and then you get this one even surface which you want. If you don't cut the chicken, there's this unevenness to the chicken which hampers the cooking. Basically, one side's more drier, one side's more cooked, so you need to cut it into half, which is called the butterfly cut, and then you cook the chicken, which is 3 minutes each side. That way you get the juiciest chicken and you never overcook chicken breast. Okay, yeah, so I had this marinated chicken with some basic spices, so just cooked that, pan seared that. While that was pan searing, I made this mint yogurt sauce. Again, as I told you that I used the Kisan's green chutney, so it gets really easy for me and for y'all as well to follow the macros. So just added that to yogurt, and this is the buns that these are the buns that I swear by. Okay, these no maida buns are the softest no maida buns in the market. It's by the Baker's Dozen. I have also mentioned about them in my previous video because I have them very often. I just love them. And two of these burger buns have 250 calories, so it's very easy to add your choice of lean protein to it and have it. By the way, this 2 burgers is 1 serving, and I'll just mention the macros. I have no idea about the macros of this. This is something I have very regularly, but I don't really calculate the macros or calories for whatever I am having. I just do it for everything that I upload, maybe on YouTube or Instagram for people, but I don't do it for myself. But now that I'm uploading this, I'll just upload. It's very easy for me to get the calories if I go by brands. I know that I've used the green chutney and the yogurt and all of that, so the macros are very clear when I use like products that are not made by me. So yeah, I'll just mention the macros and calories for here. I am guessing it should be around 540 to 550 calories. I have no idea, as I've also added one cheese slice, so it should be around that. So it's a very good meal for I think I'm sure it should be around 550. So I think that it's very good to have a meal that's around this, and it would really be high on protein, as well as I've used chicken breast. So yeah, I'll mention everything about this meal. So yeah, that's it. This is a very low effort meal, extremely low effort, like a 10-minute meal. So yeah, I'll have this, and that's it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed watching this, what I eat in a day, and if you want to watch more of these, or what exactly would you love to watch, and what recipes you want me to healthify on this page. I'm really open to all your recommendations and trying all of them. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, do everything that you can do. Also follow me on Instagram, because I am posting regularly. I'm posting every day. I'm posting one convenient high protein meal every day on Instagram. There's this one series that I'm doing where I'm posting easy high protein meals, which is basically meals that are super convenient, of course, which are high protein and healthy. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next one.